Unfortunately, I lost my mum when I was 9. I can remember wonderful things about my mother. My mother loved children. All our family, all our cousins in school holidays, so would come to our house. When we got married, because the courtship was so short, we decided that we would not like to have any children for 4 years. And, just to make sure that we spend time with each other, learn each other more, and make sure we got something that would last. Yeah?
As Barbados is very small and land is precious, what would you do to protect it and make it pretty?
What I would do to make Barbados pretty and protect it is to plant many trees and put up many signs saying to not litter.
I would consider building highways, apartments, and so we will have more land to build parks for our fun.
I would make sure they have a lot of green spaces full of trees, flowers, and bushes.
We need to plant more trees because trees release oxygen and take in carbon dioxide.
I would plant trees and flowers around Barbados and make sure no one dumps trash on empty rocks. I would encourage people not to litter and also start cleanup crews to clean up the parts of Barbados.
I would start by planting trees, including fruit trees, and plants with colorful flowers.
My name is Alana Greenwich. I attend Bailey's Primary School.
Hello, my name is General Isaiah Torres Short-Barnett. I am a student of Bailey's Primary School. My name is Liam Ashby. I am 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
What are some ideas you have to keep the beaches and sea of Barbados clean and full of fish?
Some ideas I have to keep the beaches and seas of Barbados clean.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning.
Good morning to you on this Monday, December 9th. Great to have you in company. Morning, Barbados. I'm Tisha Hines. I'll be here with you and with the entire crew until just around 8 o'clock this morning. And we're going to have a good time. So I certainly hope you will stick around for it. If you can't, remember, you can find us wherever socials are. So we're online as well. You can find us on Instagram, YouTube streaming for those who are outside of Barbados, who love to get a taste of home, and those who are here at home but tune in online as well. We know we have a big following on YouTube. Hey, you can email us if there's anything you'd like to see on the show. It's morningbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. And just share whatever information there is. If there are wonderful wins, good people in your community, you think that we should highlight a Barbadian author, whatever it is, we are open to sharing. Morning Barbados is brought to you with the compliments of Jordan's Supermarket. A special good morning to everyone at Jordan's Supermarket. Of course, they're giving you a big chance to win all this Christmas season and beyond. So you could win big in late January. The draw is going to come at the beginning of February, but it closes out on January 31st. So make sure you get in on the action. However, every single week there will be draws for a $200 voucher, and that of course can help make your Christmas a little easier. All you have to do is shop at one of the 4 locations, or who knows, shop at all of them. They're on the West Coast at Fitz Village. In the north, they're at Speightstown. And then, of course, in Bridgetown, there are 2 locations, Fairchild Street and Baxter's Road. So make it Jordan's Supermarket. Of course, we're giving you a chance to win here on Morning Barbados as well, with the compliments of Flow and Standard Distribution. They are partnering with us for the Jingle and Win promotion. So when we say jingle jangle, you call in, answer a very easy question, and you could be a lucky winner. It's absolutely that simple. Now we have to say a very special good morning to those of you who have been paying particular attention to non-communicable diseases. And when I say you, I mean specifically organizations, groups, non-governmental organizations, the parts of government agencies that pay a lot of attention to that. Now we have a team joining us from the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and they're sharing with us a part of a broader plan to tackle NCDs. We all know that the church has, through the years, really been at the forefront of the fight when it comes to health and taking care of self. So help me welcome Priscilla Prevost, who is Health Director with the East Caribbean Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. Good morning to you. Welcome to Morning Barbados.
Thank you so much. Good morning to you. Good morning, Barbados.
And we also have Sophia Price, who is the Breathe Free Plan 2.0 facilitator. I had to go slowly on that one to get through it, but good to have both of you ladies here with us. And I was kind of questioning you, Ms. Prevost, even before we came on air, about the pathway to this particular initiative that you're embarking on. So, you know, I'm happy to hear it's a part of a bigger plan within the church to work with the community to tackle NCDs. So tell me a little bit about the church's drive toward healthy living generally.
Thank you so much, and thanks for having us. The Seventh-day Adventist Church has been for ages promoting health and well-being. And over the recent years, or a few years now, that non-communicable diseases has been responsible for the majority of morbidity and mortality, meaning deaths, sickness and death, in not only Barbados, in the Caribbean and in the region across the world. And actions are taken to help to reduce both the incidence as well as the prevalence of NCDs. Smoking is one of those issues. And of course, we know that according to Erickson et al., 2012 states that 15% of deaths among men and 7% among women is attributed to smoking, tobacco smoking. Hence, they recommend that globally people should take action to reduce the incidence of smoking, to reduce the prevalence of smoking among populations. And so the Seventh-day Adventist embraces this right now. And while we talk about Breathe Free 2, there was Breathe Free 1, and that has been on for many years, but it has been revised, revisited, and embraced new technologies, new techniques, you know, to help individuals in smoking cessation.
All right, wonderful. Tell us about this transition into this 2.0 of Breathe Free in this current iteration that you're presenting.
Okay, so Breathe Free, it started in the 1980s, and it started as a 5-day plan. But as we know, smoking will take a little longer than a 5-day plan. So it has been evolving. Now we are at a stage where we have a 9-day plan. So the program is a 9-day plan. However, it is not just ending at 9 days, because we understand that it's not a sprint, but it is indeed a marathon. And so we are encouraging people not only to stop smoking, but to embrace a healthier lifestyle. We have a 1-month follow-up, a 3-month follow-up, a 6-month follow-up, and a 1-year follow-up, just to make sure that we can encourage people who were previously smokers to grab hold of a healthier lifestyle. And we're there all along the way to help them to achieve that. We are helping them to choose to stop smoking and not to just say, I plan to, but it is a choice that you have to make. So we are encouraging people. We have some other people on board with us. We have doctors, psychologists, pastors for spiritual guidance. It's a whole team of people coming together to help those persons who want to be smoke-free to achieve that.
As a nurse, talk to us about some of the major components that you'll have to tackle in addition to having professionals as a part of the team to be able to make this a reality in order for people who sign on to actually be able to come back with positive results during those various checkups.
So what we do, there is what we call motivational interviewing. So we would use that technique to help individuals to become motivated to stop, because some people may really want to, but the real motivation is not there. So motivational interviewing is a technique that we will use. Also helping them to identify triggers, what actually leads them into smoking. Some people like to have, the finger thing with the cigarette, and so you identify that, so we can recommend alternatives. Maybe you can use a pen instead of the finger, like of the cigarette, like you have the pen in your hand.
No, I don't think people hold cigarettes like that, but I get what you mean.
Yes. Right, so identifying the triggers. We also use counseling and stress management techniques, because some people smoke when they are stressed. They have problems, and so that's why the counselor or the psychologist on board would help, in that area. So these are some of the areas. And of course, helping them to understand the effects and the dangers of smoking, but also the results when they stop smoking, because that is so immediately after somebody smoked the last cigarette, there are results in terms of the blood pressure, the pulse rate, and all of that. A week after, what happens? A month after, what happens? 3 months, what happens? Years after. Even the reduction in cancer, lung cancer. After 10 years, a person's chance of developing lung cancer decreases by 30%. That is quite a lot.
I know for a brief while, when there was a big drive to ban smoking in public places and things like that, many researchers saw that there was a dip in terms of new smokers and the early entry into kind of smoking. That has changed a bit with some of the new technology. I believe that's what you were maybe mentioning, with the very, very fancy looking smoking apparatus that really is targeting younger people. And we're hearing more and more from agencies that are charged with kind of looking after these types of things, that people are debuting as smokers earlier and earlier. Does the program cover things like this, and how can people kind of reach out to you and get involved?
Yes, we are targeting those who smoke marijuana as well, and those who vape, because we recognize that tobacco smoking might not be it for everybody, but smoking is a problem. So we are targeting marijuana smokers and vapors as well, and we hope that with the different technology and the different pharmacological aids that are available, that we can help those as well to quit the habit.
Nurse Prevo, has the conversation had to change? Because now governments around the world are far more open to talking about cannabis and its medicinal properties, when for a long time agencies and other people were saying outright, this is bad. I know with these agencies, they don't necessarily advocate on the side of smoking, but did you have to change, or do you have to change the conversation and the approach, given that you're now getting what might be deemed contrasting views on the use?
Okay, well, while governments are encouraging the use, however, medicinally and socially, yet as a church, we go beyond just some of those benefits that may accrue as a result of using those, but we also look at the effects that it is having on the young people, and especially the emotional and mental health of our young people. We see a lot of young people being affected by this socially as well as mentally and emotionally. So we are embracing, that's why we are embracing that marijuana as part of this program, because less people are smoking tobacco now than before. More people are smoking marijuana now than before. And while we have all the information, all the data on tobacco, the marijuana use is more recent, and so the research, the surveys are just coming out now on the harmful effects, and it might take a long time before we come to grips with the fact, as we are now coming to grips with the fact of tobacco. So as early as we can arrest this and stop this as much as possible, this is why we engage in the fight right now.
Yeah, I don't have any empirical data to prove, but I think now people might be far more open to admitting that they smoke marijuana. Or they use marijuana, whether for medicinal purposes or otherwise, and maybe this is why the information is coming to the fore. But I think as we reflect on our society, the use has really been widespread for quite some time. So it's good that you have the data to be able to back it up to move forward. With that said, there's a February launch for this 2.0 initiative with Breathe Free. I love the name. Tell us about that plan and how regular people can get involved or nominate people to get involved.
Okay, so if you are a smoker or you know someone who is a smoker, you can call us at the East Caribbean Conference. The number there is 417-6760, extension 231, and just sign up to become part of this initiative. We will have the launch sometime in February. The date is not yet set. We're just waiting to get the interest, and then we will set the date. We have several other facilitators. We have 2 other facilitators and several support people waiting to offer assistance to those who are choosing to become smoke-free.
All right, and who should be a part of this plan from you, Nurse Prevo? Because some people don't think they have a challenge with smoking, and a lot of the times to make that step, you have to acknowledge that there's something wrong. So if people don't see that there's a challenge and they feel like, oh, this is mainstream, everybody's doing it, who are you targeting and who should reach out? Whether it's a parent, which is why I said nominate someone. How does that work?
Okay, from experience, because I conducted Breathe Free, the first Breathe Free one, a couple of years ago in Dominica, and there was a wife who came with her husband. Her husband was a chain smoker, and she knew that she would lose him early, and so she came with him and followed the program right through along with her husband. So every night they came to the program, she came along with him. So she was his motivator and supporter. So you may not be smoking, but consider if your husband is smoking, your spouse is smoking, or your son or daughter, because some women do smoke as well.
A lot of girls are smoking these days.
Yes, so you can accompany a friend to the program. You can help to register the person and encourage them, and you come along with them. So that in addition to us providing the service, you as the friend, the companion, the spouse of that individual can be a great source of encouragement and support. So anyone can register. Also, there are persons who are who smoke, side stream smoke, right? You may not be smoking directly, but indirectly you are exposed to tobacco smoke. you can come along with that person, you know, and encourage them to attend and to participate in this program.
Okay, how do we sign up? How do we participate?
Right, so you can call the East Caribbean Conference. Again, the number there is 417-6760, 417-6760, extension 231, and someone there will be able to help you to sign up for this program.
All right. And you
I
still
must
have some
also
time.
I can also mention, you can ask for Miss Julia Thorne. She is the Secretary of the Health Ministry's Department and very efficient, very effective. So she will be able to give you guidance and assist you in registering. Julia Thorne.
All right. I want to thank you both for coming in. I can think of a few people I can nominate.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's just one of those things. I don't know. It's, you know, it's nothing that ever caught my attention. But I suppose for people who are in it, it can be difficult to be able to break that chain. Yeah. So thank both of you ladies for coming in. And again, it's all about the Breathe Free Plan 2.0 to stop smoking. And it's a part of a larger plan of the East Caribbean Conference of Seventh-day Adventists to be able to tackle those NCDs that are really affecting our communities in a major, major way. It's time for our first break here on Morning Barbados, but stay with us. Coming up, we're going to tell you about an event that you shouldn't miss.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Is the need for more signs about littering.
I will encourage everyone to carry their own garbage bags to the beach if they have a picnic or if they have snacks to put the trash in.
Instead of littering in the ocean and the sand, I will get a plastic bag and tie them to the beach umbrellas and store my garbage there. Another thing I would do is pick up any garbage from the ocean.
I would encourage the ships that come into Barbados and also the cruise to anchor far away from the coral reefs. To not use any plastic products at the beach so we won't harm any fish and sea turtles. Pick up trash including plastic bags or plastic bottle wrappers from the sea. I would organize programs to ask people to help me clean the beaches, and I would educate the fishermen so they won't overfish, because if the fish warm month, they can't fish the next month because the fish won't have enough time to replenish. My name is Zelia Brathwaite Wood. I am 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
My name is Evan O'Neill Payne. I go to Bailey's Primary School.
My name is Kenna Robertson. I'm 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
What are some of the things you would do so you don't harm the environment of Barbados and planet Earth in general?
I would start by not littering myself. I would pick up any garbage in the area, and if I see any people litter, I will tell them not to and pick them up themselves.
I would use more solar energies and wind energy since we have more sun every day in Barbados. I would make sure to clean up around me and practice recycling.
I would reduce the amount of fossil fuels and encourage everyone not to litter.
I would drink tap water instead of buying bottled water and use reusable bottles to reduce the amount of plastic sent to the landfill. Some things I would do to not harm the environment is to not do illegal dumping. Protecting the environment starts with you. You have to educate others so they understand the importance of the environment.
My name is
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
It's 25 minutes now before 7 o'clock. You guessed it, I'm laughing at the "What You Gonna Give Me for Christmas" promotion. That is too funny. So when they call you, you have to make sure that you answer the phone just like that. "What you gonna give me for Christmas?" Sounds like fun. All right, I'm joined now by some familiar faces, starting with Adrian Agard, event coordinator of the Big Christmas Show. Good morning and welcome back.
Good morning.
Officially, you're one of my co-hosts. You know, some of these faces that we get to see a lot of. You know,
the same more me too, though.
It's the title.
Especially at this time, it seems.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Andrea Lynch is band leader with Promise. Good to
Yes.
have you back as well.
Lovely to be here.
So good morning to both of you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
All right, I'll start with you, Adrian, to tell us a little bit about this initiative that's coming up, the Big Christmas Show.
Yes, it's taking place on Friday evening at Pelican Island, and we're excited about the opportunity to hear some really great music, to really share a lot of wonderful experiences with people, with the audience. And a band that has been around for a long time. They've done so much with Christmas music over the years. From back 1981 until now, it's over 40 years of really great music. And what I'm really amazed about is they just get better with time. They get together with some friends on Friday evening at 8 o'clock at Pelican Island. We want you to be there to be a part of the experience.
Christmas is one of those things that is truly made by music.
It is.
I mean, once you infuse the music with everything else that's going on, the spirit, how people feel and stuff like that, it really is difficult to not be a part of it.
Yeah.
Talk to us about this experience we can expect from Promise based on the music that you're prepping to perform at this big performance.
So Promise, we have a very wide and varied repertoire. As Adrian mentioned, we have been doing it Christmas morning in the park for years. So we're going to be bringing all genres. You know, we are known for our Caribbean rhythms. We'll bring some of the familiar songs by Luther Vandross and other international artists as well. And then we have our friends from Barbados joining us here on the Friday evening, the 13th.
Let's talk about that experience. What do you think people will experience when they come out to see Promise and everybody else on stage?
Holiday magic. That's simple as that. Some holiday magic, some cheer, some fun, nice safe space. That's basically it.
And it's happening at Pelican Island.
Yes.
I told you, I feel like with all the renovations, I feel like it's a new place.
It is.
I know I've seen it for many, many years and loved and gone there for craft, but now it has a different look and feel.
Yes, it does. And one of the things that goes along with Christmas is food, eating. And so you combine some great music, the location that has provided a wide variety of Bajan fare in terms of food. It's a place I've recognized because I have to pass there on Friday evenings on my way home. I realize it's becoming extremely popular on a Friday evening.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful that we're having this event there on Friday evening coming. That's, I don't want you to think it's all down the road. It's Friday this week
13th.
at 8 o'clock. And so we're really excited about being in the space and to have the police service band with us, the Barbados Police Service band with us for this occasion is also an amazing thing to be able to do. We're looking forward to experiencing that, what they're going to bring. And we invite people to come, bring your family. It's wonderful to do events that the family can come out and enjoy. And apart from that, I think one of the things that has struck me about Promise with the music is the variety that they bring to the Christmas experience. So they're not stuck in one genre of music. And with the full brass, the arrangements, people like Romaro Graves being a part of that, it's a really wonderful experience. And then there's going to be some other things that we're going to add into the production, because you don't just want to do maybe the same thing all the time, but there will be some things into that production that people will fully enjoy.
Come on, you can't hold out on us.
Yeah, but you have to be there. I don't want you to come.
Like you are dropping the names like piecemeal, as my mother would say. So we heard the Barbados Police Service band. We absolutely, they need no introduction.
Yeah.
We know what they bring to the table when we talk about music. We've loved and listened to Promise for years.
Yeah.
At one point in time, pardon the words used, but CBC used to kill Promise on the TV. I don't think I can describe it any other way. So we're very familiar with your music, and it has always kind of reflected that Barbadian and Caribbean feel.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, now to hear that you're adding some international flair as well sounds good. You said Romaro Graves Who else is going to be sharing that stage?
So we have Biggie Irie.
All
No
right.
introduction needed.
Yes.
We have Adrian A.C. Clark. We have Sky Dowridge.
Wow.
You know, she just mashed up NIFCA
She's
with a
magical.
goal. And we have Romaro is actually going to be featured. He's not only playing with the band, he's going to be featured. We have Bishop Mark Haywood. You know, he's a past member of Promise as well.
Absolutely.
And Reverend Tony Lowe.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So-
It definitely is going to be an occasion. I know to put on shows like this, it is really difficult not to have major partners on board. So it's really important that we kind of shout out the partners so that they know we appreciate bringing this level of entertainment and inspiration and everything else that goes along
Well,
with it. to
yes, and we
Barbadians.
really want to say a big
Barbadians.
thank you to the CBC for
yes.
facilitating and assisting us in the process, as well as Export Barbados, Pelican Island, of course, Voice of Barbados, and MTG Electric Company. They've been very supportive. Jenny General Store, Things Gospel, and Ticket Nation. Cedar Radio is also giving us some support. So we're really excited about our partners, and we really want to thank them very much.
Yeah.
We're encouraging people to really celebrate this Christmas season at the Big Christmas Show. And it's a night of music, joy, and holiday affair that you really should not miss on Friday, the 13th,
And
at 8 o'clock.
I didn't miss that. You said there was going to be food and stuff there as well.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't miss
A
that.
good mix.
I said it deliberately.
Not only for me, but for the rest of
Yes,
Barbados.
of course.
I mean, Christmas is a lot
yeah,
of things for
yes.
us, but food
Food.
and music and all of that helps to make it what it is.
And the admission is just $40. In advance, you buy your tickets. Ticket Nation, Things Gospel, Bridgetown, and Warren's. Also, CS Pharmacy in Broad Street, Nation on Fontebelle, Starcom Network Road, New Look Company, Empowered. Also, AMB Music Supplies, Visual Oasis, and Carrington Estates Development Company in St. John, and also J&E General Store
yeah.
in Black Rock. You pick up your tickets at $40, or it's $50 at the door. And we really encourage people to get your ticket, come out and be a part of what would be a really wonderful experience.
Yeah, you really have no excuses to not be there. And I'm told that it's an event for the entire family to come out.
Of course, yes, that's what we do.
That makes all the difference, to
Yeah.
encourage the entire family to come out at Christmas time on a Friday night. Absolutely.
Yeah.
For you, are there any personal favorites for you, Andrea? I know sometimes performing all of these songs, it might be difficult to choose, but I have my Christmas favorites that kind of get me moving and into the spirit.
I have a few. One that I really like, because I know sometimes it's a very joyous occasion for many, and then for others it's sad. I love the Carpenters' Merry Christmas, Darling, just to remember those loved ones who may have gone. And then Every Year, Every Christmas by Luther Vandross.
Yeah, that's.
That
Yeah.
definitely
I have
is
to
a favorite.
squeeze that out of them sometimes. So they get tired doing everything. But
What about
I
you,
never get-
Adrian? Do you have any favorites?
There are too many to mention. And what I do enjoy, I really enjoy the way that they prepare this music, and the way it's presented. So that those songs that have a brass accents, you hear it. The band is very well prepared, and I enjoy all of the music. I've been following this. I'm maybe the #1 fan. I've worked with a band from 1981, and then we had a bit of a hiatus, but I've continued to follow the music, and I really encourage people to come and experience this event. Experience Promise. One of the things that I love about what they've done over the years is also embrace other artists. From the inception, Reverend Mark Haywood, for instance, was one of the people who appeared at Queen's Park. He was a part of a band. What was the name?
I can't remember.
He was a part of a band back then that appeared in the park with Promise, and he was when we did the very first event in Queen's Park. So they've always embraced artists and worked with other artists, and this concert brings together all of that. You see the lineup that is going to be presented, and we look forward to that embracing and involvement with people and sharing the message of Christmas with everyone.
That's beautiful. Your last words on why people should come out, not only to see you along with Promise, but all of these other fantastic artists and musicians who will make up a part of the show. You know, the Caribbean culture through the food and drinks and generally Christmas spirit.
Yes, it will be an experience. Simply one that you do not want to miss. Fun, joy, happiness, cheerfulness, and excellent music.
And again, it's only $40. I mean, where can you go for $40 these days?
I know.
You know,
The big Christmas show.
Yeah.
it's true. And you know, I would imagine that you're encouraging everybody to come out in their lovely Christmas colors and just enjoy it. That'll make things a whole lot even more exciting.
Yes, and we want to thank you so very much for facilitating this and letting people know about it.
Yeah.
Just to remind folk that they can pick the tickets up at these box offices I mentioned, but also I forgot to mention that you can also just go and do it on ticketnation.bb.
Yeah.
That's another location for you. It's just where you are on your phone or on your computer. Just log on and make your purchase of the ticket, or you pay the $50 at the door. And we start at 8 o'clock promptly
It's open at 6:30
on Friday evening at Pelican Island.
Yeah.
Good stuff. So you can go through from 6:30. I'm sure there will be lots to see. And don't forget, I didn't miss any of these names. Of course, Promise the Band, renowned for its versatile and dynamic performances. Biggie Irie is going to be there, highly popular. Tony Lowe is going to be a part of the presentation. Also, Romaro Graves will be featured, we heard, and he's a very talented saxophonist. Mark Haywood, good morning to you, Mark. I worked with Mark years ago at Burger Pants.
You did. That must have been an experience.
Mark is a super guy, always has been.
Yes.
Very, very funny. And of course, the young and very talented Sky Norwich.
Yes. And Adrian Clark, AC Clark.
And AC, how can I forget AC?
Yeah.
It definitely is going to be a grand time at the big Christmas show coming off this coming Friday. So that's Friday 13th.
The 13th, yes.
Friday the 13th. We're putting a new spin
I
on
know,
Friday,
right?
Friday the 13th. So that is at Pelican Island. I know that you've been driving by and thinking, I have to stop. It looks so different. It's so interesting. So now is your opportunity to go on over.
And we talked about the opening time. You're not going to be bored when you get there for 6:30. You can come early because there's a lot going to be happening at the venue. It's not just that we start at 8, but there's stuff happening that you will enjoy even before 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right, so he's still holding out on
Yes,
us.
you have to
Andre,
be
I
there.
don't know. Can I probe you for a little bit more?
No, I'm sorry.
We've been in atmosphere, we've been in an environment. We're trying to make people enjoy the evening. So we're not going to bore you. We have
no surprises
you need
for
to
you.
come.
Yeah, it definitely is a wonderful initiative for Christmas. And it starts late enough that you can go home from work,
Exactly.
get a change, get the little ones ready, and
So
come
the
out with them.
Time
friends
was
and relatives.
intentional, yeah.
Yes, it is.
8 o'clock sounds good Friday night, which means Saturday you don't have to get up early or anything of a sort. So make it the big Christmas show coming off this Friday at Pelican Island. For those people who don't know where that is, there might be some people thinking, where is that? The old Pelican Village. You know, it's a name change. Same place, new name, new look.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much
And
new look.
definitely, a wonderful time to be had by all. Make sure you get out and get your tickets. It will be more at the door, people. So make sure that you get the tickets in the early. And it's only $40. That's not a lot of money for you to be able to come out and enjoy. Of course, this is all brought to you with the compliments of a few wonderful sponsors that Adrian is going to help me out with because I can't find them on my paper any longer.
Yes,
You know,
Export Barbados, Pelican Island, VOB 92.9, Empty Electric Company Limited, G&E General Store, Things Gospel, Ticket Nation, and Cedar Radio. And we want
The
to say,
CBC.
and of course, the CBC. And we would have said thanks very much to you. Always good to engage with the CBC, and you've done so much for us over the years.
Good stuff. I definitely will be there. I can't wait. I mean, say promise and I'm there.
Yes.
And then you add AC and Biggie, like, come on. Barbados Police Service Band,
there
like,
you go.
yeah. Romaro, of course.
Yep.
Sky Durridge. I mean, like, come on, look, hear what all these names, you know, definitely will be lots to look forward to on Friday.
Indeed.
Indeed.
All right, so get your tickets. Don't just take our word for it that it's going to be a good show. Come out, you know, each of these people brings something exceptional to the table. Far less seeing them in this space where they're performing with some other wonderful performers and bringing the spirit of the season. Make it this Friday night, Pelican Island, for the big Christmas show. Yeah. It's time for another break. If you hear some medals jangling in the background, that's because we have some big winners who have brought home a big haul. I think 18 medals in total for this next Barbados team that will be coming up shortly. We're also going to be giving you an opportunity to win in our Jingle All the Way and Win competition with the compliments of Flow and Standard Distribution. Stay with us.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Here's a quick tip about collisions and injuries. If you experience pain after an accident, even after a few days, don't ignore it. Seek medical attention and contact your insurance company.
A message from the Barbados Police Service and the Barbados Government Information Service. You're involved in an accident and the other driver leaves the scene before the insurance representatives arrive.
If you can, use a cell phone or camera to record the scene. A driver who leaves the scene has 24 hours to report the accident to the police and their insurance company. Failure to do so may lead to prosecution.
What if the other driver doesn't have insurance?
If it is confirmed that the person does not have insurance, the necessary court action may follow. Report the accident to the police within 24 hours.
A message from the Barbados Police Service and the Barbados Government Information Service.
Community Files.
Persons hosting or participating in events where alcohol will be sold must apply online for liquor licenses at liquorlicense.gov.bb. If alcohol is being sold for 24 hours or less, then you may request a special occasion liquor license, while a seasonal liquor license covers a 90-day period and can be used at various locations. Online payments may be made through EasyPay Plus via the person's liquor license account or at post offices island-wide. For timely approval, apply for licenses at least 4 working days before the event. For assistance, call or visit the Liquor License Authority at the Energy Division, located at Country Road, St. Michael.
What I would like to say to our Caribbean basin, we are living in times where we face challenges that come our way we have not prepared for. Sometimes we are not aware these challenges will appear, but they are here. What is important is all of us working together. From the family, there must be that support network.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Coming up, it's the season for love, as this movement makes a difference for yet another year. The food we're serving, cocktails flowing, and the rhythms ongoing.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
All right, good morning to you indeed, and welcome back. It's time for us to give you an opportunity to win with Flow and Standard. All you have to do is when I say Jingle All the Way and Win, super corny, but absolutely nice. I love it. I think I'll keep this on for the rest of the show. All right, call us up at 228-5562 and 228-5563 and answer a very special question. And you could win this laptop cooling stand. You can win an assortment of local wines, or you can win some wonderful entertainment bundles from Standard that will help your Christmas be the best it can be. All right, so call me up and answer this simple question. I'd like to remind you to listen to your telephone and not your television, because you're going to hear two different things. There's a delay on, people. So if you listen to the television, you get a little confused, all right? So once you get through, turn the TV down or move away from it and talk to me on the phone. Here goes. Your question for today is, name 4 of the 13 markets where Flow serves its valued customers in the Caribbean region. How about that? Simple, right? So name 4 of the 13 markets where Flow serves its valued customers here in the Caribbean region. That's simple. We have someone on the telephone line. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
St. Michael.
Where in St. Michael?
St. Michael.
Where in St. Michael?
Robert Street.
Robert Street. What's your name?
Gwen.
Gwen. Do you like Christmas?
Huh?
Do you like Christmas?
Do you like this here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Have you started shopping already?
No. I'll give me money.
Pardon?
Give me money.
Give
me the money.
You tell me to give you the money?
Yeah, you are
You who want to shop, not me. I never said, do you want to shop, Gwen? I asked if you started shopping. They say, Gwen, do you want to shop? I wish I could give you money. Who knows? We might be able to give you some cash in another few days right here on the program. All right, do you have the answer?
Is the name of the place where you are?
The place is not where I am, Gwen. Gwen, you ain't listening to me? What's going on Robert Street? Gwen, I said name some of the countries in the region where Flow operates. Name 4.
Trinidad, Barbados, St. Lucia, Trinidad, St. Lucia, Barbados, Jamaica, St. Lucia, Trinidad, Barbados.
All right, Gwen. Gwen, I think you've won. Congratulations.
Thank you. If you give me some money, I win.
Let me give you money. You think that got money growing on trees? All right. Anyway, pick a number. 1, 2, or 3, or 1, 2, 3. However, nice. Pick a number, Gwen.
Pick a number, Gwen. Pick a number, Gwen.
To the television. Gwen is gone. She was so focused on some money. Gwen, I don't know. You did pick a number, so you have to call back, and we will facilitate that. Some of those places: Antigua, Barbuda, Anguilla, Barbados, BVI, Cayman, Dominica, Grenada, Jamaica, Montserrat, St. Kitts, Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Turks and Caicos Islands. Some of the places that you can find Flow, definitely all across the region. So a special good morning to all of you. And congratulations to our lucky winner, Gwen. When Gwen calls us back, then of course she will pick 1, 2, or 3, and we will determine what gift she can win. But you keep on viewing, because you too can be a winner. All right, all with the compliments of Flow and Standard. And I'm jingling. It's called Jingle All the Way. But coming up, we're going to be jingling in a different way. We will be jingling with medals, right? Yes? Yeah? Yeah. There are lots of people here. We'll show you who after this.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
No. That is not the way it is answer the phone at this time of year.
How you mean?
You're supposed to answer what you can give me for Christmas. And just so you could win some lovely gifts from CBC.
Send your name and number to marketing@cbc.bb or WhatsApp 467-5465 from December 1st to December 11th. And if we call you between December 11th and 24th, all you have to do is answer, "What are you going to give me for Christmas?" And you can win just like that.
Yes, that must be CBC calling me now to make me a winner. What are you going to give me for Christmas?
CBC, making it a Merry Christmas.
The CBC What You Gonna Gimme for Christmas promotion is sponsored by...
Unfortunately, I lost my mum when I was 9. I can remember wonderful things about my mother. My mother loved children. All our family, all our cousins in school holidays, so would come to our house. When we got married, because the courtship was so short, we decided that we would not like to have any children for 4 years. And, just to make sure that we spend time with each other, learn each other more, and make sure we got something that would last. Yeah?
As Barbados is very small and land is precious, what would you do to protect it and make it pretty?
What I would do to make Barbados pretty and protect it is to plant many trees and put up many signs saying to not litter.
I would consider building highways, apartments, and so we will have more land to build parks for our fun.
I would make sure they have a lot of green spaces.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
It's Monday, December 9th. Time for an update of the news. Good morning to you. I'm Tisha Hines. Barbados is preparing its citizens to attract global economic investment. Minister in the Ministry of Education, Sandra Husbands, says one of the ways this is being done is by improving the skill set of the island's youth through institutions like the Samuel Jackman Prescott Institute of Technology. She was speaking at the SJPI's graduation ceremony. Rachel Agard reports.
The work at the Samuel Jackman Prescott Institute of Technology is essential to continue to form enterprises to attract global investment into Barbados. This is the view of Minister in the Ministry of Education, Sandra Husbands. She says the SJPI is already shaping skilled and innovative graduates through competency-based training and the promotion of lifelong learning.
If we are going to attract new investment that will bring jobs that pay well, that provide Barbadians with the opportunity to live a good life, it is important that we build the skill sets of all of our citizens, because it is for those skills that those businesses will make a determination that they will establish business in Barbados. So you are important to that process.
Principal Ian Drake says with the increased use of technology, there are many untapped areas, especially with the rise of artificial intelligence. He notes technology is deeply woven into the fabric of everyday living.
There is therefore the call to not only accept existing technology, but what it could currently accomplish, but to recognize the untapped potential and use it to think big, and use technology to further solve the world's issues, make life easier for the future generations.
947 graduates crossed the stage in their various divisions. Rachel Agard, CBC News.
Hey, congratulations to all the graduates. Andromeda Botanic Gardens now has a space where wheelchair users can access and enjoy the St. Joseph property independently. That area, called Rochelle's Garden, came about after numerous queries. It was opened with much fanfare with several members of the various organizations in attendance. A mural was also created in the area by students of the Irving Wilson School. Sharon Cook, owner of Passiflora Limited, the operators of the tropical gardens, has described as unacceptable the lack of spaces for wheelchair users. It was further revealed funding was secured for some upgrades to Rochelle's Garden.
Resolve, that's based out of Arizona State University, are going to put a roof up this side, about 20 feet, just to give space for if it rains, and also to give workshop space. And they're also going to be building some trellises, which are going to have jasmine, a climbing jasmine over them for scent. All right, so we just keep moving and moving into a sensory experience to try and include as many people as possible.
Ms. Cook says an updated app is also being developed for the gardens.
As we keep making the garden bigger, our app that we have starts to get a bit obsolete because this isn't on the app in detail, and our ethnobotanical garden, our heritage garden, isn't on the map in detail. But enter Ben Stones. He's over there. He's really shy. Now, he volunteered his time to create the app, and he's got more work to do because of this new garden. And he does it willingly, and he does it so well, and his attention to detail is fantastic.
A vibrant 100-year-old woman continues to embrace life and joy with gratitude. She's been reflecting on memories of her younger life, raising her 4 children, who she says lost their father at a young age. Our Anesta Henry has that story.
Doris Holder is feeling blessed and happy to reach her 100th birthday. The mother of 4 was praying, dancing, giving testimonies, and quoting Bible scriptures as she carried on a conversation with President of Barbados, the Most Honorable Dame Sandra Mason, who paid her a special visit to help celebrate the milestone. She says her body is feeling reasonably good.
And I'm thankful to the Almighty for the privilege that He has given to me to reach this milestone. I know a little pain will come sometimes, and I try to appreciate it, because I know life exists. Once you can feel the pain you're living.
Miss Holder adds she is thankful for all her achievements throughout her lifetime.
Nothing to worry about. And I am most appreciative with a little good understanding and with His mighty, mighty help. When the time is right, I pray that He will grant me the understanding to be at His side, peaceful and contented for the life He gave me to live when I had to live.
And the homemaker who helped to look after the elderly in her district says her favorite dish is kuku.
I could do a good one, you know. I could do a good cook of mine. And I was a good cook.
Very good.
Anybody that tastes my food appreciated it very much.
Miss Holder outlived 2 of her 4 children. Daughter Claudette Jones says her mother did what was necessary to give she and her siblings a good life in Sugar Hill, St. Joseph, after their father died.
My mother was a good cook, a good washerwoman, a good baker. She could give you the whitest whites, the best tasting food, and her muffins were out of this world. I have never seen another muffin like the muffins that she used to make. She had a dominant smile, a very quiet and unassuming personality, but when she looked at you, you knew whether or not you were on the right track. She did all the tasks that were assigned her with grace and with contentment.
Miss Holder's great cooking skills were also known to many, as she often fed plantation workers who would have otherwise had to travel great distances back home for a meal. Anesta Henry, CBC News.
Congrats to Miss Holder, born back in 1924. How amazing. Now to take a look at sports. Top Barbados car racing driver Zane Maloney finished 12th in his Formula E debut yesterday in the Sao Paulo E-Prix. Starting in 19th position, the 20-year-old Maloney, driving for Lolo Yamaha ABT, climbed into the top 10 before dropping 2 positions. Damian Hall of Creative Drones Inc. told CBC Sports Maloney received a drive-through penalty for overpowering, which is exceeding the maximum regulated power output during the race. The winner was Kiwi's Mitch Evans of Jaguar TCX Racing, who stormed from last to first. And that is an update of the news at this time. We have a full package coming your way during Newsday at 12 noon here on TV8. And if you're on the move, you can listen in on our radio network of stations, 98.1 FM, 94.7 FM, or Q100.7 FM for the CBC News World at 1. It's time for another break, but stay with us. We have much more coming up here on Morning Barbados.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Full of trees, flowers, and bushes.
We need to plant more trees because trees release oxygen and take in carbon dioxide.
I would plant trees and flowers around Barbados and make sure no one dumps trash on empty rocks. I would encourage people not to litter and also start cleanup crews to clean up the parts of Barbados.
I would start by planting trees, including fruit trees, and plants with colorful flowers.
My name is Alana Greenwich. I attend Bailey's Primary School.
Hello, my name is Jill Isaiah Torres Barnett. I am a student of Bailey's Primary School.
My name is Liam Ashby. I am 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
What are some ideas you have to keep the beaches and sea of Barbados clean and full of fish?
Some ideas I have to keep the beaches and seas of Barbados clean is the need for more signs about littering.
I will encourage everyone to carry their own garbage bags to the beach if they have a picnic or if they have snacks to put the trash in.
Instead of littering in the ocean and the sand, I will get a plastic bag and tie them to the beach umbrellas and store my garbage there. Another thing I would do is pick up any garbage from the ocean.
I would encourage the ships that come into Barbados and also the cruise to anchor far away from the coral reefs. To not use any plastic products at the beach so we won't harm any fish and sea turtles.
Pick up trash including plastic bags or plastic bottle wrappers from the sea.
I would organize programs to ask people to help me clean the beaches, and I would educate the fishermen so they won't overfish, because if the fish warm month, they can't fish the next month because the fish won't have enough time to replenish.
My name is Zelia Brathwaite White. I am 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
My name is Evan O'Neill Payne. I go to Bailey's Primary School.
My name is Kenna Robertson. I'm 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
What are some of the things you would do so you don't harm the environment of Barbados and planet Earth in general?
I would start by not littering myself. I would pick up any garbage in the area, and if I see any people litter, I will tell them not to and pick them up themselves.
I would use more solar energies and wind energy since we have more sun every day in Barbados. I will make sure to clean up around me and practice recycling.
I would reduce the amount of fossil fuels and encourage everyone not to litter. I would drink tap water instead of buying bottled water and use reusable bottles to reduce the amount of plastic sent to the landfill.
Some things I would do to not harm the environment is to not do illegal dumping. Protecting the environment starts with you. You have to educate others so they understand the importance of the environment.
My name is Evan O'Neill Payne. I go to Bailey's Primary School.
My name is Kenna Robertson. I'm 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
My name is Alana Mahadeo. I am 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
Here's a quick tip about collisions and injuries. If you experience pain after an accident, even after a few days, don't ignore it. Seek medical attention and contact your insurance company.
A message from the Barbados Police Service and the Barbados Government Information Service. You're involved in an accident and the other driver leaves the scene before the insurance representatives arrive.
If you can, use a cell phone or camera to record the scene. A driver who leaves the scene has 24 hours to report the accident to the police and their insurance company. Failure to do so may lead to prosecution.
What if the other driver doesn't have insurance?
If it is confirmed that the person does not have insurance, the necessary court action may follow. Report the accident to the police within 24 hours.
A message from the Barbados Police Service and the Barbados Government Information Service.
Community Files. Persons hosting or participating in events where alcohol will be sold must apply online for liquor licenses at liquorlicense.gov.bb. If alcohol is being sold for 24 hours or less, then you may request a special occasion liquor license, while a seasonal liquor license covers a 90-day period and can be used at various locations. Online payments may be made through EasyPay Plus via the person's liquor license account or at post offices island-wide. For timely approval, apply for licenses at least 4 working days before the event. For assistance, call or visit the Liquor License Authority at the Energy Division located at Country Road, St. Michael.
What I would like to say to our Caribbean basin, we are living in times where we face challenges that come our way we have not prepared for. Sometimes we are not aware these challenges.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hey, it's 7:17. I have a few of my friends who are here. Good morning. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Why do you do that drone thing at the end? Everyone's like, thank you. Yeah, that's all good. It's very, very cute. Charmaine Walcott is the Carifta team manager and Sheldine Pinder, president of the Barbados Amateur Gymnastics Association. Yes. Good morning to you ladies and welcome back.
Good morning. Thank you. Morning Barbados.
Good to have you here. Now, Charmaine, last time you were here, we were talking about the prospects for the team.
Yes.
Now you're back with a huge medal haul, so congrats on that.
Thank you.
All right, tell us about how the team performed outside of knowing that we grabbed so many medals. How was it?
Yes, it was a good experience. The atmosphere was good when we went to the competition, and the team spirit was there. Mm-hmm. We gained 15 of them and we gained 18 medals, so that's a really good, achievement. Yes. So we're really proud of that.
All right, that's beautiful stuff. Tell me about these little ones and their specific performances.
Okay, so these little ones, they are the youngest out of our entire group, and they have performed extremely well. Now, this is the first time, I must say, for all of these athletes performing on the regional stage, and to see all of them go out there and give of their best is heartwarming for me as the president of the association, because I know how hard they've worked, how far they came, and then to see them go out there and, they're represented themselves, their family, and their country with pride. And that is a proud feeling for me, to see these young people go out there and honestly, they've done of their best.
Well, congratulations. So for you, Talia, you took the level 2 under 10 bronze medals on both vault and uneven bars at the championships. What was it like for you? Was it fun? Were you nervous?
It was fun, nervous, but exciting.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. And what's your favorite event? Or were you happy with all of them? Pardon?
Floor.
The floor. How did you have to prepare for the floor?
By doing a lot of skills, and my coach is helping me to get that done properly.
All right, that's good stuff. Pass the mic on to Freya Rose, and Freya took level 2 under 8 silver medal on vault. So congratulations to you on that. 9.5 Were you surprised when you won, or did you know I'm good enough?
I was surprised.
Tell me about your favorite event.
My favorite event is vault.
Yes? What makes vault so special for you?
That we get to like train, and that, well, my favorite thing is we get to train and our coaches help us and we get better at it.
All right, that's good stuff. Let's hear from Khaleesi Marshall, who won in the level 2 under 8. She has a bronze in the level 2 team category. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
What did you think about the meet itself? Did you get to meet some new friends? What did you think about some of the other people from the other countries that you got to see?
It had a girl who that we didn't like. I think that was giving me
She was giving you guys side eye? When you're a good girl, sometimes you get that. Yeah, but generally, Team Barbados performed very well. So how did you feel when you guys heard that you guys got this 3rd place overall in level 2?
You feel good.
Felt really good? Yes. What's your favorite event?
Floor.
Floor? How do you think you did on the floor?
I think I did good, but the only thing that I didn't like over floor is about that it didn't give me the right song.
Oh, so they played the wrong song for you.
Yeah.
Girl, we're going to have to work that out next time. But you have a long time to be able to make up for it. Because, I mean, competing in the under 8, I think you have a little ways to go.
That's right.
And next up, we have Mishka Mapp, who also competed level 2 under 8. And you got bronze in the level 2 team category as well. So tell me about the meet. Was it all that you expected? Was it fun? Exciting?
It was fun.
All right, and what was your favorite event?
Bars.
Bars? Why do you like bars best?
Because I get to swing on it.
So there's some fun to it as well. All right, tell us, Sheldon, about the overall performance. It must be difficult sometimes to kind of get them all together, but it obviously is a sport they love.
Yes, definitely. It's a sport that these young people, they absolutely adore. I know the majority of them walk, eat, sleep, breathe gymnastics. And what I've found is this is the first time these athletes, they have represented their country. And for these 15 athletes to go there and to represent themselves with pride and to come back with medals, for me, is a great achievement. You know, I know, like I said before, what they've been through. You know, I know, the long hours that they had to go through, in order to reach that level. You know, they would have competed against athletes from various Caribbean islands, Trinidad, of course, and they had like 15 teams competing in the inaugural Carifta. We had Jamaica as well. They had seven clubs competing. We had Aruba, we had the Bahamas, and it's only one club from Barbados that we've used these athletes. So, this is a great feeling for me, everything, the entire process, the preparation. And for these young people to come back with medals, then, it's a great feeling for us here, all the committee members on the Federation. So I'm quite pleased.
Charmaine, put on your manager's hat for a moment and talk to us about the experience from your perspective.
Overall, the experience was a good one. We didn't have any major issues or anything like that. And as I said before, the medals, that's the icing on the cake for us. So I was really proud about that.
Good stuff. What do you think Barbados' performance will mean for gymnastics here on the island generally, in terms of maybe making it a little more mainstream, getting more interest, attracting more sponsorship? What areas do you expect to grow?
Yes, that's what we want to grow, actually. The aim is to grow the sport. It's not a popular sport here, and we want to get it out there, develop it more. Correct. That it's out there and we get more athletes to compete next year for Caribbean.
I saw you nodding in agreement.
Oh, yes, yes. So what I was going to say as well is just to add to what Charmaine has said. You know, this ties in very, very well with our mission. You know, it's basically like the development, you know, and the growth and the awareness. So this part really is the awareness of gymnastics here in Barbados while we develop these young people. And then ultimately it will be the growth, because this is just the beginning. What we did is when I was in Jamaica, I was there with the team as well, and I met with the presidents as well from around the Caribbean. And one of the things we said is, this has to be an annual occurrence, because what it is, we need to continue to develop our gymnastics. It's not only in Barbados that it's not here that it's a minor sport. Around the Caribbean as well is a minor sport as well. So that is why we want to come together to make sure that gymnastics is here to stay, not just in Barbados, but throughout the region.
All right, Mishka, it's time for you guys to evaluate how the older girls did in their performances. You know, who do you think did really well from the older brigade? Yeah. Daniela? What do you think, Khaleesi? Who did really well with some of the older girls?
Serena.
Serena? What about you, Freya Rose?
Juliet.
Juliet? What about you, Talia?
Serena and Oyinda.
Oh, wow. So, I mean, like, they all performed well.
Yes, they did.
But, you know, we get to be judgy sometimes, right? Yeah, so we're kind of casting judgment. Not really, but saluting some of the other young ladies who are going to come and join us on set, so we get a chance to talk to them as well. What would you like to tell people who are looking on about competing in gymnastics? Why should some more young people get involved?
It's fun, and you get to learn new skills and never stop. Keep going.
I love that. What about you, Freya Rose?
I think that I think the reason you should join gymnastics is because it's really fun, and then you like learn new skills, and then you get better at it, and then you get to do like competitions like we did.
Definitely looking up to you. Khaleesi, your thoughts?
They should join gymnastics because they can learn new skills that they never knew.
Oh, that's excellent. And finally, Mishka, why should people join gymnastics?
So that they could travel and learn new stuff and get better at it.
I love that. Travel at the top of the table. I love that. So congratulations to you ladies.
Thank you.
Competing in the under 8 and under 10 categories. I remember those days not so long ago. Not when I was competing in gymnastics, but when I was under 8 or under 10. Feels like just yesterday. Congratulations for representing Barbados. I always see athletes who, you know, they're a little taller, but it's good to see some of you young people in a position to be able to represent Barbados. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so the team coach and the president will stick around, and we're going to get to meet some of the other young ladies who competed for Barbados in this inaugural presentation after this. Stay with us.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Challenges will appear, but they are here. What is important is all of us working together. From the family, there must be that support network.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Coming up, it's the season for love, as this movement makes a difference for yet another year. The food we're serving, cocktails flowing, and the rhythms ongoing. Welcome everyone to a truly joyous edition of Caribbean Passport. It's all next on this station.
Hello, good morning.
No. That is not the way it is answer the phone at this time of year.
How you mean?
You're supposed to answer what you can give me for Christmas. And just so you could win some lovely gifts from CBC.
Send your name and number to marketing@cbc.bb or WhatsApp 467-5465 from December 1st to December 11th. And if we call you between December 11th and 24th, all you have to do is answer, "What are you gonna give me for Christmas?" And you can win just like that.
Yes, that must be CBC calling me now to make me a winner. What are you gonna give me for Christmas?
CBC, making it a Merry Christmas.
The CBC What You Gonna Give Me for Christmas promotion is sponsored by...
Unfortunately, I lost my mum when I was 9. I can remember wonderful things about my mother. My mother loved children. All our family, all our cousins in school holidays, so would come to our house. When we got married, because the courtship was so short, we decided that we would not like to have any children for 4 years. And, just to make sure that we spend time with each other, learn each other more, and make sure we got something that would last. Yeah?
As Barbados is very small and land is precious, what would you do to protect it and make it pretty?
What I would do to make Barbados pretty and protect it is to plant many trees and put up many signs saying to not litter.
I would consider building highways, apartments, and so we will have more land to build parks for our fun.
I would make sure they have a lot of green spaces full of trees, flowers, and bushes.
We need to plant more trees because trees release oxygen and take in carbon dioxide.
I would plant trees and flowers around Barbados and make sure no one dumps trash on empty lots.
I would encourage people not to litter and also start cleanup crews to clean up the parts of Barbados.
I would start by planting trees, including fruit trees, and plants with colorful flowers.
My name is Alana Greenwich. I attend Bailey's Primary School.
Hello, my name is General Isaiah Torres Barnett. I am a student of Bailey's Primary School.
My name is Liam Ashby. I am 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
What are some ideas you have to keep the beaches and sea of Barbados clean and full of fish?
Some ideas I have to keep the beaches and seas of Barbados clean is the need for more signs about littering.
I will encourage everyone to carry their own garbage bags to the beach if they have a picnic or if they have snacks to put the trash in.
Instead of littering in the ocean and the sand, I will get a plastic bag and tie them to the beach umbrellas and store my garbage there. Another thing I would do is pick up any garbage from the ocean.
I would encourage the ships that come into Barbados and also the cruise to anchor far away from the coral reefs.
To not use any plastic products at the beach so we won't harm any fish and sea turtles.
Pick up trash including plastic bags or plastic bottle wrappers from the sea.
I would organize programs to ask people to help me clean the beaches, and I would educate the fishermen.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
All right, so we're kind of talking. Again, we have some of the older ladies who competed in the Carifta Artistic Gymnastics Championships. Barbados, Team Barbados came home with 18 medals. Congratulations, ladies.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get to know everybody over here, and you have to help me if I get it wrong. Amber Haynes, and then, of course, we have Oyinda Buluro. And then there's Jazara Levine. You have to wave, girls. Let people see who we're talking about. Then next, we have Mariah Gill over there and Juliet Sunny. Then there's Daniela Small. and Serena Walcott Lloyd. Congratulations to all of you again. Great to have you with us. And I'll start with you, Mariah. We kicked the management team off to be able to kind of fit everybody on. So you're going to have to take that role. What did you think generally about the competition?
It was good.
And specifically about your performance?
My performance was okay.
I think it was more than okay. You're sitting there with 3 medals around your neck. Tell us how you accomplished that.
On bars, I came first. And on vault, I came third. And then on beam, I came third.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
That's
all right, good stuff. Next to you is Serena on your right. So pass it over to Serena. Share your thoughts on the competition.
I thought the competition was fun, and I like talking to the other girls from the other countries.
All right. And how did you perform individually?
Pretty decent, I guess.
Yeah, show off the medals. Let's see. Tell us which areas you excelled in.
On bars, I came third, and on beam, I came second, and in the all-around, I came third.
All right, that's excellent. What's your favorite event?
Bars.
Bars. Yeah? All right. Do you have to train extra hard for bars? Or does that come a little easier to you?
Not really. It's kind of easy, I guess, but only for now.
Only for now? You have to go a little harder. All right, good stuff. Now pass the mic over. Tell us about your performance.
My performance was okay, I would say.
It was just okay? Yeah. You girls are being so modest. Tell me, I see a few medals there as well. Show them off for me and tell me what they're for.
I got silver in floor and bronze in vault.
And what's your favorite?
Floor.
Floor. You obviously did very well to get a silver medal. So congratulations. Pass it over to Amber. And you're level 5 under 15. Talk to me about this gold medal.
I got my gold medal on vault. It was okay.
You didn't think it was your best?
It was my best, definitely. On floor, I did pretty well, and bars and beam.
All right, that's good stuff. But what's your favorite thing?
Floor.
Floor. So you definitely performed well and within your wheelhouse in capturing gold on the vault. Was that a little different? Were you surprised since floor is your favorite?
No, not really.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not that surprised.
Good stuff. Oyinda. Yeah, your thoughts on the competition overall?
It was okay.
Just okay? Yeah, what would have made it better?
If I was to get better scores and place on something.
Yeah, but I mean, it's an honor to be able to represent Barbados, isn't it?
Yeah,
there are not many of us who can say we've represented Barbados on a national team, so that means a whole lot. You won gold in the level 6 team category, which is why we're here celebrating you. How does it feel to be a part of a winning team like this one?
It feels great because not only did I just win with my teammates, but I won with some of my closest friends as well.
Oh, that's beautiful. And you know what else is amazing about you ladies? You are the inaugural team. And that is an honor that will stay with you forever. You will be forever the first gymnastics team to represent Barbados at the Carifta Games. And that's something people are going to talk about for years and years to come. Jazara, what was it like for you, the competition generally?
It was really a good opportunity, and to see all the different countries coming out. It was different. It wasn't like any other competition. It was more countries, a wider audience. So it was really a good experience for me.
And tell us about your medal.
Well, I came first on vault, and since it's my favorite event, going to the competition, I was really excited to compete on vault because I was hoping that I would have done well, and I did. So I'm really excited because I made my family proud and me proud, and I'm very proud of myself.
And of course, your team and your country.
Yes, please.
We are very, very proud of what you ladies have been able to do. For you, Daniela, what was the competition like for you, competing, leaving Barbados, and going overseas to compete in this sport that you obviously love?
Well, when I got fit for the team, I was really excited because not everybody got fit, and that happens. But I was really excited that I got to go to Jamaica and compete for my country, and the competition was an experience. I can say that was an experience. I did well, but I just didn't do good enough because I had to compete against my teammates, which are very, very good. So next year, there's always next year, guys.
It's true. You guys always have room for improvement, and there are definitely other ways that you can continue to grow. What would you say that you want people to know generally about the sport? People who might be looking on and thinking, oh, this might be a little too difficult or a little risky, your thoughts.
Sometimes you have to take risks, guys, because gymnastics is a hard sport, but at the same time, you never know. Like, suppose my mother never put me in gymnastics, so I'll never be here. So sometimes you gotta take your risks and just try. Just try
All right. Tell people why they should join. Pass it down.
I think you should join gymnastics because it really gives you a challenge, and I like to be able to go to school and tell people that I could do a backflip, and then they'll be like, really? And they'll be like, yes. So, and you meet a lot of new people, and it really becomes a family. Everybody gets super close. Like, you really have people to rely on to get you through this sport, because it's a sport that you need people to be there for you to get through. And I'm super happy to have all of these girls with me to do this sport, and I'm really happy gymnastics gave me this support.
That's sweet. Keep on loving each other. You, Oyinda, why should people join? She always has like this little smirk going on, like, me? Yeah, tell me.
I think people should join because it's an experience. It's not just going there to have fun. Well, yes, you actually go there to have fun as well, but it's also like a sport where I don't know. It's an experience, I guess.
Yeah, I can see that you girls love it. Your thoughts?
People should join gymnastics because it's a learning opportunity to go out and see what you can do, and it's a challenge, and you have to test yourself if you could get through it.
All right. Yes.
I think people should join gymnastics because wouldn't it be cool to go and tell people that you do a rare sport that barely anyone knows about? That's kind of cool. I think it's cool.
All right, good stuff. Mariah's like, why me? Why should people join?
People should join gymnastics because it's really fun and you get to experience it with other friends that you meet there. And yeah.
That's fun. And finally, Serena.
Well, they basically summed up everything that has to be said. So, it's definitely a different sport compared to all the others, and you also get really nice friendships during the week.
Oh, that's beautiful. So, Barbados, help us here, Daniela. First place for the level 6 team, so congratulations. And coming home, the entire team with a huge medal haul. 18 medals. That says a great deal. Outside of the group medals and the individual medals, I think you represented very well for Barbados, and we are forever proud of what you've been able to do in this inaugural squad. You're very welcome. So look out for these faces when they come to school, and congratulate them individually. Time for a break. When we come back, we're doing a little bit of cooking with Chef Michelle Smart. She's getting us ready for the holiday season. That's next.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
So they won't overfish, because if the fish 1 month, they can't fish the next month because the fish won't have enough time to replenish. My name is Zelia Brathwaite White. I am 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
My name is Evan O'Neill Payne. I go to Bailey's Primary School.
My name is Kenna Robertson. I'm 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
What are some of the things you would do so you don't harm the environment of Barbados and planet Earth in general?
I would start by not littering myself. I would pick up any garbage in the area, and if I see any people litter, I would tell them not to and pick them up themselves.
I would use more solar energies and wind energy since we have more sun every day in Barbados.
I will make sure to clean up around me and practice recycling.
I would reduce the amount of fossil fuels and encourage everyone not to litter.
I would drink tap water instead of buying bottled water and use reusable bottles to reduce the amount of plastic sent to the landfill.
Some things I would do to not harm the environment is to not do illegal dumping. Protecting the environment starts with you. You have to educate others so they understand the importance of the environment.
My name is Evan O'Neill Payne. I go to Bailey's Primary School.
My name is Kenna Robertson. I'm 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
My name is Alana Mahadeo. I am 9 years old and I attend Wills Primary School.
Here's a quick tip about collisions and injuries. If you experience pain after an accident, even after a few days, don't ignore it. Seek medical attention and contact your insurance company.
A message. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Now, as part of the Money Smart digital financial literacy program that was launched in March of this year, the focus has been on the topic of financial fraud, investment scams, and other financial types of fraud are on the rise. And this is the reason why, not only here in Barbados, but across the region. And it's been affecting people from all walks of life. So we know that no one is immune and the impact can be devastating. So over the course of this series, the public will be informed about how to identify and avoid these scams.
Central bank encourages you to have money management and comprehend how to make investments and secure your finances.
Welcome to the third program in this series by the Central Bank of Barbados on how you can avoid and identify financial fraud. Today, Inspector Dudley Walrand of the Barbados Police Service's Financial Crimes Investigation Unit will share the steps you should take if you believe you are a victim of a scam. Inspector Walrand, what steps can people take to protect themselves from investment scams?
To be diligent. Just don't accept what is being offered to them at face value. Always look a little deeper into it. And if it seems too good to be true, well, maybe it is too good to be true. Sometimes you need to maybe ask a friend, have you ever heard of this? Or do some searching online to see if it is really and truly something that is legitimate. But the main thing is to ask questions. Just don't take what is being offered to you as good all the time.
Thank you, Inspector. What should people do if they believe they have fallen victim to a scam?
If persons do believe that somewhere along the line they have been scammed, they can report this to the nearest police station, or they can report it to the Financial Crimes Investigation Unit at telephone numbers 430-7195 or 7196. That is 430-7195 or 96.
What information would be most useful to the police?
The information that would be most useful to the police would be any information about the scam, whether it be a receipt showing payment, whether it be a portfolio showing if I invest this amount, how much I will get and in what amount of time, any bank statements that would show where you transferred money or where money was transferred to you. Those type of documents would be desirable for us to have, so we could follow the chain of the transactions.
Inspector, in your assessment, do the police receive reports of most cases of investment fraud?
There's always more unreported crime than reported crime. So yes, there will be instances where people feel embarrassed to think that they might have been tricked of their money and don't want it in the public domain. And there will also be instances where persons are yet to discover that they have been defrauded because they might not be checking into their finances on a regular basis and might be a victim and not know.
Do you have any final words of advice for Barbadians?
I would just ask people to pay attention to their finances, make sure that they check their accounts on a regular basis. I'll also ask them if they want to invest, make sure that they ask persons that are experienced in the areas that they want to invest so that they know what they're getting into and not just invest in something because it is trending. Try to know a little bit more about what you're getting into.
Thank you once again, Inspector Walron, for discussing this timely and important topic. And thank you for tuning in to this discussion. This series was brought to you by MoneySmart, the Central Bank of Barbados' digital financial literacy program. We invite you to log on to www.centralbank.org.bb and the bank's social media channels for more information on how you can secure your finances.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
We have the smarts in. I told you that we were going to be cooking.
From the Barbados Police Service and the Barbados Government Information Service. You're involved in an accident and the other driver leaves the scene before the insurance representatives arrive.
If you can, use a cell phone or camera to record the scene. A driver who leaves the scene has 24 hours to report the accident to the police and their insurance company. Failure to do so may lead to prosecution.
What if the other driver doesn't have insurance?
If it is confirmed that the person does not have insurance, the necessary court action may follow. Report the accident to the police within 24 hours.
A message from the Barbados Police Service and the Barbados Government Information Service.
Community Files. Persons hosting or participating in events where alcohol will be sold must apply online for liquor licenses at liquorlicense.gov.bb. If alcohol is being sold for 24 hours or less, then you may request a special occasion liquor license, while a seasonal liquor license covers a 90-day period and can be used at various locations. Online payments may be made through EasyPay Plus via the person's liquor license account or at post offices island-wide. For timely approval, apply for licenses at least 4 working days before the event. For assistance, call or visit the Liquor License Authority at the Energy Division located at Country Road, St. Michael.
What I would like to say to our Caribbean basin, we are living in times where we face challenges that come our way we have not prepared for. Sometimes we are not aware these challenges will appear, but they are here. What is important is all of us working together. From the family, there must be that support network.
Be viewing Caribbean Medical TV on this station.
Coming up, it's the season for love as this movement makes a difference for yet another year. The food we're serving, cocktails flowing, and the rhythms ongoing. Welcome everyone to a truly joyous edition of Caribbean Passport. It's all next on this station.
Hello, good morning.
No. That is not the way it is answer the phone at this time of year.
How you mean?
You're supposed to answer what you can give me for Christmas. And just so.
Morning, morning, morning.
So I told you Chef Michelle Smart was going to be joining us on set. Michelle Maloney Smart, and she's here with Mr. Smart, who is the butcher of the family. She's already started cooking.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so tell us what you're making for us today.
Okay, today our feature product is Guinness. So we have a beef infused Guinness burger with bacon, which is also infused with Guinness. And we have a Guinness pork sausage topped with Guinness caramelized onion, golden apple chutney, Guinness all the way.
All right, tell me how you kind of get this together, Mr. Smart, in terms of being able to infuse certain flavors into the bacon, the burgers. It's about giving it a different taste, I would imagine.
Well, it all comes through the balance of my wife being a chef and me being a butcher, knowing the right types of meat to use. It's that easy.
All right, how did you determine? Today you have some Guinness infused sausage as well. How did you determine, Chef Smart, that you're going to kind of pair all of this together?
Well, we decided when we were told that we wanted to do something Guinness, because we had this Guinness burger on the market for like 4 or 5 years now. So when I was posed with the challenge of infusing Guinness, I said, well, look, we already have a Guinness burger, so let's take a next step further. When we made our bacon, let me infuse it with some Guinness and let's see how it work out.
Right.
And that was a run from it. And then last night the husband said, oh, we can't do Mornin Barbados with just 2 items. We gotta try the sausage. Next minute I see a whole pig on the table getting broken down, the grinder out, and it was like, we really doing this? He said, yep, we doing this.
All right, so in terms of the bacon and the sausage, you know, it doesn't look like you had to take very long to get it done, you know, but generally tell us about this sausage, Mr. Smart.
This sausage is flavorful, juicy. It has the spice in it. Everything nice that you would expect from a sausage.
And the burgers don't take very long to do.
No,
I mean, like you're growing. Chef Smart, you told me that this burger is one of your personal favorites as well.
Yes, it is. It is. It's because, yes, I'm a lover of alcohol. I can say that. But I love anything infused with alcohol. We also have something with jewers. We're doing something now with grants.
Yeah, so you're infusing the alcohol into
the food.
Yeah.
And we also have our Montgate infused ham around this time of year, which is one of our hot sellers. I just love it.
All right, so let's start building this sandwich, this burger.
Yes.
What are some of the other flavors you're going to be playing with in building this burger?
Right now, we're just going to keep it simple. So we're going to put some lettuce and cucumber. I have the golden apple chutney.
Yeah, tell me about that golden apple chutney.
I love local flavors. So anything local, and I can play with it, I make chutney. So we had some golden apples, made some juice, and I said to Huzzy, I think we should make some chutney to complement this Guinness burger. He said, well, let's run with it. Let's run with it. I said, okay, let's run with it.
A chutney is sweeter. Do you always need like a sweeter addition for your burgers?
Not all the time, but this chutney, I balance my flavor, so I have a little tang mixed with the sweet. So you're going to get sweet. And then, of course, because we have the Guinness caramelized onions.
All right, so Guinness infused caramelized onions as well. Tell us quickly how you do that.
I basically julienne the onions and I reduce them down, sweat them in the pan with a little brown sugar, and then diffuse with the Guinness.
All right, so it's time for the burger to come out.
Yes, it is.
You've already put the bacon infused with Guinness as well.
Yes.
It goes on to the
patty.
Oh, how about that?
And then we are going to top it with some of the golden apple chutney.
Oh, what's in this golden apple chutney? Golden
raisins, Scotch bonnet pepper, sugar, vinegar, and the golden apple.
Oh,
then
that
we're
is
going
looking
to
and
finish
smelling so delicious, guys. I wish you could smell this.
With some caramelized Guinness onions.
And these are Guinness infused. Do you love working with different liquors and flavors, Mrs. Smart, to be able to kind of bring out all the flavors in the meat?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Does alcohol go better with certain types of meat?
Yes. You have to, the infusion is actually, it takes time to work it out together, but it comes together very, very wonderful. When we marry our skills together, it works perfectly.
No pun intended. No. So we have the infused burger and the infused sausage as well, both infused with Guinness is the star of the show this morning for both of them. And then, of course, the chutney, which is golden apple, so a local delicacy as well. So if you're thinking appetizers for Christmas, before you get into the big plate, this is definitely something that you can go with.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
And these infused burgers are available all over, yes?
Yes, it is.
All right, so the smarts are in here to give us some smart options. Look at how beautiful this is presented on a nice board, and it is definitely something that you can look forward to doing. Quick and simple. She did this in 5 minutes right here, and even in talking with us. So make sure you check out Smart Meats this Christmas to be able to get some of these wonderful things going. We're going to continue throughout the season to share some great ideas with you. Remember, the CBC What You Can Give Me for Christmas promotion is now on. Make sure you get your information in, and you're sending it to 4675465 via WhatsApp, or you're emailing marketing@cbc.bb. Hey, that's it from us for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks to the Smarts for sharing with us, and thanks to you for viewing. We'll see you, God willing, tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning.